you, here we are beginning with the third class for minimum alternative tax for checking the homeworks and doing some advanced level problems. All the concept is taught to you in the very first class, and yesterday I have given you the running notes, that is the booster notes of how to remember what you need to add in the net profit as per books and what you need to less to get the correct book profit, on which minimum you have to pay the tax at the rate of 15%, including surcharge and ECES. I'm starting the class where I left it yesterday last. That is, should you compare the MAT and regular tax just itself or along with surcharge and ECES? Answer is final tax. Sometimes, on MAT income, on the book profit, MAT is payable at 15%, but you have surcharge also over there. Whereas my regular income for a company, the tax rate is 30%, but surcharge may not be there. So after MAT, after surcharge, MAT plus surcharge pay ECES 4%. Whatever is the tax, these two tax you have to compare and take the tax credit. Instead of asking the full problem for 10 marks, one of the exam long back in the June 2018, they asked you 15 marks question also. But abhi to nahi pooch rahe hain 15 marks. 8 to 10 marks they can ask you comparative question, or they can ask you for 6 marks. Just compute the book profit, then leave the problem there itself. Today, after completing the advanced level problems, I will also take up the concept of MAT credit. What is MAT credit? When your MAT payable is more than the regular tax. Regular tax is 7 rupees. MAT is saying minimum 10 rupees to dena hai. So this 10 rupees when you are paying instead of 7, okay, this difference of 3 rupees what you have paid extra, you can take a credit and carry it forward for 15 next assessment year. After this financial year and assessment year, next 15 years you can carry forward. Okay. So here we are beginning the class. How should we go? Shall we do new problems first, advanced one, or answers? क्या करें पहले? Shall we do the new problems? Added ones. One second. Huh? Yes. What are you able to see? Are you able to see the notebook? So we have already done yesterday 7th problem, 8th problem. 9th I gave as homework, or we have done in the class? One second. I'll also check my book. Today my screen is troubling. दो screen एक साथ दिख नहीं रही है, क्या हो गया? Yeah. 10th problem we have done in the class. So is 9th given as homework yesterday? Tenth problem we have done in the class. One second. Huh? Okay. Let us continue now with the 11th problem in the class right now. I'll check the homeworks at the end. Okay. River Limited made a provision of 30 lakhs for doubtful debts, and the AO and the AO, while computing the book profit under 115 JB, wants to add back the provision. Is the AO justified in making that addition? Should you add back? This is just a simple question asked for 1 or 2 marks. Should you add back the provision for doubtful debts in the P&L account? Yes or no? What should be the answer? Say yes. Yes, we should add back all the provisions for demonization in asset, provision for taxation, provision for doubtful debts, provision for depreciation, provision for income tax, all need to be added back. So answer is yes. but in exam thoda sa decorate karo, one line answer. Yes, as per explanation 1 to section 115 JB. This is the section which is talking about add and less. All provisions are added back to compute the book profit. Write down. All the provisions are to add it back to compute the correct book profit. Clear? Chalo. Next now. Net profit and loss is given to you for a resident company for the year ended March 23. Make it 190 lakhs. Depreciation is there, reserve, provision, and following other information is also given for the company. Compute the income for the company liable under MAT. Now see, they are not asking you to compute the regular tax liability and all. Just what would be the income of the company for the MAT. So they are asking you to compute the book profit. Bas fir ye bhi karo, wo bhi karo. We are not going to do all that. Clear? Right? So let us do this sum in the notebook. Just what would be the book profit? That's what we want. So that's what we will take. I'm not discussing this time because generally I discuss so that you get the reading habit की problem कैसे पढ़ना है. अभी हमने पढ़ ली बहुत सारे problems now we have done. So let us do it together. This is not homework, this is classwork, and let us read one by one and attempt the question as if we are solving it in exam. Okay. This is now problem number 12. Problem number 12. Computation of book profit as per section 115 JB. So particulars and 2 columns and everything is in lakhs. Starting with the net profit. This is the third day of practice, so make sure everyone is getting the confidence to do it on their own. Net profit as per profit and loss account. Net profit as per profit and loss account is given to you as 190 lakhs. Do some add. 7 to 8 lines. Chhod do and do less. Let us begin. First thing is net profit is derived after charging depreciation on assets. So whatever is the depreciation as per the books of the accounts, what we should do? Add back. Okay, right. Reserve for currency fluctuation. Any transfer you have done to reserve, it's not actual expense. Add it back. Exchange fluctuation के लिए आपने किया है तो add it back. Provision for taxation, add back. Proposed dividend 120, add back. Net profit include 10 lakhs being dividend received from Indian company. Okay. So if you have received the dividend from Indian company, anyhow it is taxable. Okay. So net profit includes 10 lakh dividend which is received from Indian company. Nothing to do. Provision for taxation includes 16 lakhs of tax which is payable on the distribution of the profits. 2 lakhs of interest payable on income tax. All is disallowed. Provision for taxation fully is disallowed, whether it is having tax or interest or whatever. So we have already added back. Are you all reading the adjustment with me? Third one. Depreciation include 40 lakhs towards revaluation reserve. So what is the total depreciation? 100. Out of that, how much is depreciation on revaluation reserve? 40 lakhs. That's not allowed. Remaining 60 lakhs. Can I deduct it? Yes. Right. Amount of 50 lakhs credited in the P&L account was drawn from revaluation reserve. So from the transfer from revaluation reserve is 50, but you have to deduct it till the extent of, this is 50. You have to write like this, till the extent of depreciation on revaluation reserve. Are you all getting? Once again, revaluation reserve debit karke, you have put some amount in the P&L account credit side. So ma'am, revaluation reserve shall I remove? Yes, remove. But revaluation reserve is 50. Remove the revaluation reserve till the depreciation on revaluation reserve. So that's 40. So up to 40 only revaluation reserve you will remove. On remaining 10, you have to pay tax. Good. Compute the income of the company. That's it. Sorry. I skipped one point. Balance of the P&L account in the balance sheet on the asset side is given. That means it's a loss. Yes. Balance of P&L account. How much is the balance of P&L account on the asset side? 30 lakhs. The language is very nice. Mark this adjustment, very important. Ma'am, you to said unabsorbed depreciation or other losses, which are business losses, whichever is lower. So here total loss is 30 lakhs, which includes unabsorbed depreciation. Kitna hai unabsorbed depreciation? 10 lakhs. Clear or not? Unabsorbed depreciation is 10 lakhs. So balance is other business loss 20 lakhs. Are you all with me? Total loss on the asset side is 30 lakhs, which includes unabsorbed depreciation 10 lakhs. So what is the other business loss? 20 lakhs. Now whichever is lower out of 2, I have to deduct. So what I will deduct? 10 lakhs. Only if this company is going for that bankruptcy code, or the company's other things are taken over by the what do you say, other things are taken over by that central government has taken over, then you can deduct both. Okay, so right now only this much is to be deducted. Okay, anything else is there? Dividend of the subsidiary, let it be there, no problem. On that also we will pay the MAT. Do the add total, how much it is? 220 and 90. So is it 310? 310, 400 and 500. And less ka total kitna aa raha hai? 110. So what is the book profit we are getting? Orally we can do that. Simple. This problem is 390. Ma'am, on this 15% is the MAT payable, and my question to all of you, surcharge will come or not? 3 crore 90 lakhs is the book profit. So will surcharge come or not? And if yes, at what rate surcharge will come? बोलो क्या रेट से surcharge आएगा? Yes. No, not 12%. It will be 7%. When the total income of the company exceeds 1 crore and it is up to 10 crore, surcharge rate is 7%. Surcharge rate is 12% after 10 crore. ठीक है? Yes. Don't calculate all that, not required at all. Chalo. So that's all for this problem. What new you have studied in this language that I want all of you to mark? ये adjustment. अच्छा है. look at the screen. I want to go back and give you कि how wide based should be और अलग अलग चीज के लिए आप ready रहना. ये देखो ये क्या है? Brought forward loss 12 lakh, unabsorbed depreciation 10. So we took the lower of the two. This here they gave brought forward total losses 30, including unabsorbed depreciation 10. So unabsorbed depreciation is 10. My other loss is 20. Lower of this two you have to take. Easy. Chalo, next problem we will take up now. All of these problems are very simple and good. You can also try one problem on your own in class only now. This problem is very nice. And 13 problem, mark it important when you want to revise this problem. Exam level adjustments are there all. A domestic company furnishes you the particulars and seeks your opinion. Net profit is given. Again, this is all in lakhs. P&L account includes dividend income from Indian company. Let it be. Okay. Excess realized on the sale of the land. Okay. 30 lakhs. So this is like capital gain. Normal mein to we will remove and charge at 20%. But MAT to lagega. Debited depreciation, add back. Provision for losses of the subsidiary, add back. Depreciation as per income tax rules, we will deduct in our normal income. Capital gain on the sale of the land mentioned above. As per income tax, they have given. So if it is short-term capital gain, you have to tax it at 30%, normal tax rate. Had it been long-term capital gain on land, you will tax it at 20%. Brought forward loss as per income tax is given. Please don't take lower of the two. Lower of the two is applicable if they give business loss and unabsorbed depreciation as per books of accounts. This is to given as per किससे दिया ये तो इनकम टैक्स तो ये तो दोनों डिडक्ट होगा अनएब्जॉर्ब डेप्रिसिएशन बाद में डिडक्ट होगा इट कैन बी कैरीड फॉरवर्ड फॉर इंडेफिनिट पीरियड ब्रॉट फॉरवर्ड बिजनेस लॉस पहले होगा now company has represented to you that excess realized on the sale of the land cannot form part of the book profit. Okay, under section 115 JB, whatever excess you have realized on the sale of the investment, let's not take it as a part of the book profit. Okay, but will you pay in income tax normal capital gain on that? Answer is yes. Okay, so let us solve this problem. This is the mock test paper question. Yeah. Problem number 13 in your notebook. Start with the net profit. Do all the add and less. Normal income we'll compute MAT. Thirteenth problem in the notebook. Anything. It is my habit to start with the MAT and then the normal profit. You can start with anyone. Some of the books, they calculate normal income first and then the MAT. Whatever you wish, you can do. Provided we are clear with the provisions, no problem. Problem number 13. Both we should compute. और नॉर्मल में तो आप दोनों लेंगे. First of all, computation of book profit and MAT as per section 115 JB. Okay, particulars and 2 columns and everything is in lakhs. So let us start very quickly with net profit as per profit and loss account. Net profit as per profit and loss account. 180 lakhs. P&L account includes dividend income. Let it be there. Next, they say excess realized on land. They said don't take it as a part of the book profit, but you will take. MAT सब पे लगता है, dividend income, capital gain सब पे लगेगा. Debits, depreciation. So depreciation we should add back as per the books. What is the depreciation that you should add back? 100. Next is provisions for losses. किसका भी है? हमारा है, subsidiary का है. Provisions are not allowed. In the less column, what we can less? Depreciation minus the revaluation reserve. How much is the depreciation for revaluation reserve? Nothing is given. So same 100 we can deduct full. Assuming revaluation reserve depreciation is not there because it's not given. Next, what else can I deduct? Losses brought forward as per books and income tax, both are there. Huh? Look at the language of the problem. That's what is important. See, look at the screen. I want all of you to read, please. Losses brought forward as per books and income tax. I was also thinking at first reading it is only income tax. Then I will not deduct anything here. But if as per books, business loss is 50, unabsorbed depreciation is 60, what should I deduct? 50. 50 we should deduct. Brought forward loss कितना है? 50. Unabsorbed depreciation, how much it is? 60. Whichever is lower is deducted. 50. So 160 add karo, that's all. And 240, sorry, 340. And 150 you deduct it. So how much you are getting? Can you tell me? Book profit कितना आ रहा है आपका मैट के लिए? Calculate the book profit and the tax there on also this time because they are asking you to justify. Very good, very good. 340 minus 150 is 190. Shall I calculate the tax and all? Yes. MAT, charge it at 15%. MAT should be charged at 15%. 28,50,000. Now if I take in decimals, better I should calculate. 1 crore 90 lakhs है. तो इसमें surcharge भी लगेगा. And it is a company. So surcharge will be charged at 7% on the tax. 1,99,500. Now calculate tax plus surcharge. Is my speed fine? You all are able to do? As if this all can be given as homework or you can do it on your own in class. That easy this is. 28,50,000 plus 1,99,500. 30,49,500. Add health and education cess at the rate of 4%. 121,980 plus 30,49,500. 31,71,480 is the tax payable. And I call it as ABIT. You can say MAT payable. Yes. In case if you are taking everything in lakhs and decimals, then you should take 4-digit decimal. Or after the MAT, you can better convert it into rupees and do your wish. हाँ, अगर आप लैक्स में ही कर रहे हो तो फिर 4 डिजिट लेना, बिकॉज लैक्स में है तो 4 डिजिट्स भी बड़ा फिगर होगा ना. 71,000. Now option 2, computation of normal income. Remember, in normal income, both are deducted. Brought forward loss also and unabsorbed abnormal income and tax thereon. Okay? As per Income Tax Act. Let us begin very quickly. Again, start with net profit as per P&L account. Many times they give 43B and all those adjustments. That will surely come in the normal income tax. So now what should I take? Net profit kitna लूं मैं? 180. Okay. Add few things and then less. ठीक है? चलो. In the credit, they have credited the dividend income. So what should I do? In P&L account, remove the dividend income. Why? Because it is not business income. It will be taxable in income from other sources. Nikal do. Excess realized on the land. Some excess is realized. This is not my business income. Excess income on sale of land. On land sold. बिल्कुल निकाल दो. 30. Debit. Depreciation and books you have charged as per SLM. Add back. Provisions for subsidiaries. In income tax also it is not allowed, no? Provisions for subsidiary. It's not allowed in income tax also. Add back. Depreciation as per Income Tax Act Section 32. Deduct it. 150. है ना? Next, capital gain computed as per income tax, they have given separately. So don't deduct it. यहाँ पे जो excess income था वो निकाल लिया. Capital gain unabsorbed, we'll take it separately. That's all for business income. Do that total 160 and 340. Do the less total 200. So what is your correct business income? Anyone in the class is having any doubt, please ask. कि मैम आपने इसको क्यों नहीं लिया, इसको क्यों लिया, पूछो. Business income is coming to how much? 140 lakhs. Business income is coming to 140 lakhs. Now from business income, can I deduct brought forward losses and unabsorbed depreciation? Yes. Can I deduct it? Yes. So from my business income, now I will deduct brought forward business loss. पहले business की income तो निकालो add less करके. Now I can deduct brought forward business loss, that is 50. And unabsorbed depreciation I can deduct here also. I can deduct it in the capital gain also. So better to deduct it in the capital gain. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? कहीं भी डिडक्ट कर सकते हैं आप. You can deduct it here or you can deduct it in the capital gain, unabsorbed depreciation. Because this is like income tax for the companies. 30%. So anywhere you can deduct it. Generally we do it in the capital gain because capital gain is taxable at a high rate. But here it is which capital gain? Short term. ठीक है? Short term capital gain है तो कहीं भी आप deduct करो उतना ही होगा. Tax rate is same. So we can deduct the brought forward unabsorbed depreciation here or in capital gain wherever it is beneficial. I am deducting it here only. 60. What is your taxable business income? कितना आ रहा है आपका taxable business income? 30. Now, capital gain already computed and ready they have given. Short-term capital gain, 4th point. Short-term capital gain on sale of land. Short-term capital gain कितना है आपका? 40. और क्या आएगा आपको? Income from other sources. Dividend. हाउ मच इज डिविडेंड इन इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस? ऊपर हमने लेस किया था ना डिविडेंड 20, so we will take that also as 20. Finally, what is your total income for income tax purpose? 90 lakhs. I am repeating, unabsorbed depreciation I have deducted from business income because business income is taxable at 30%. Short term capital gain is also taxable at 30%. So wherever it is beneficial, you can deduct. Okay? Right. Now, isn't it a simple problem? क्या नया सीखा आपने पता है? This part actually, MAT part. MAT में we didn't remove the dividend income and capital gain. We didn't do anything because that's not given to be added and less. Now our regular tax for companies, how much do we charge? At the rate of 30% on 90 lakhs, 2,70,000. No surcharge this time because the income has not exceeded 1 crore. So on 270 it is 4%. 274%. कितना आ रहा है? Oh sorry, why 270? 90 lakhs का 30%. 27 lakhs. 1,08,000. So what is the tax payable? Normal tax payable. B bit I call it. 28 lakh 8,000. 28 lakh 8,000. 28 lakh 8,000 is your regular tax payable. And your MAT payable is 31 lakh 71,000. So obviously you will pay MAT. Now let us calculate tax credit carried forward for 15 years. Number 1. First is A bit. A bit. MAT payable. MAT payable is 31,71,480. B is regular tax. 28 lakh 8,000. What is the tax credit to be carried forward? 31,71,480 minus 28 lakh 8,000. 363,480. 363,480 is the regular tax to be carried forward. Easy and all clear? Bolo. Very nice problem. Don't remove the dividend income and capital gain for MAT. Why? Because in add and less explanation, whatever is given add and less, that only we should take. बाकी नहीं लेंगे. ठीक है? Depreciation on SLM. Nice question. Listen, all of you. Depreciation on SLM is added as per the books of the accounts. Is charged. Books में तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं ना, as per the Companies Act and whatever you are charging. So you can charge asset wise also. But then when you deducted, we have deducted no less किया है ना depreciation as per Income Tax Act. That will definitely as per section 32 WDV method. तो अगर SLM किया भी है तो हमने एड बैक कर दिया. इन इनकम टैक्स SLM is allowed only for power sector. दैट टू फॉर टेंजिबल एसेट्स, इंटेंजिबल में तो वो भी अलाउड नहीं है. ठीक है, आई होप योर डाउट इज क्लियर कैसे करना है इसको. चलो नेक्स्ट करेंगे हम. 1 सेकेंड. 14th problem, I think now you all should do it in the coming 10 minutes on your own. I'm putting the screen on. Let us discuss this now. Saturn engaged in the diversified activities earned a profit of 14,25,000 after debiting credit items debited to the P&L account. Provision for loss, add back. Provision for income tax, add back. Depreciation, add back. Interest on deposited, credited to the buyers for advance received for them, on which TDS was deducted in April 23 and it was deposited in July. No adjustment is required. If TDS is not deducted, it is see, whenever I pay interest in India, I have to deduct TDS. But if I miss deducting the TDS, it will not be disallowed if I pay any time before filing my return. What I am saying is talked in section 43B. If you show any outstanding expenses in March, make sure you write it off in I mean, say you pay it off or clear it before due date of filing the return. If this is not paid by July 23 and suppose this is paid in December 23, now this interest will be disallowed 30%. In next year, it will be allowed. Okay. And income from units of UTI. For MAT, let it be. Otherwise, income from units is taxable and income from other sources. Depreciation includes 150 on revaluation minus करना है. Income tax का depreciation income tax में लेना है. Now brought forward losses and unabsorbed depreciation are given as per books. So do all the total. This is how much? 6 lakh. This is how much? 6 and 7, 8. 8 lakh 85,000. Are you all able to do the total? 2, 3, 4, 4 lakh 20,000. 590 and 640. Now listen, as per books of account, 6 lakhs or 885, whichever is lower is deducted in MAT. And in income tax, you will deduct both. First, you will deduct business loss, then you will deduct the depreciation. Compute the total income of the company, examine the applicability of 115 JB and the tax credit forward. Assume company's rate is 25%. Why, ma'am? Maybe their turnover is less than, their turnover is less than 400 crores in the 2 earlier years, previous year 20 and 21. So if they have given 25% is the regular tax rate and MAT rate kitna loge aap? MAT rate kitna loge aap? 15%. Okay. Do this problem now in class on your own. Who is giving the correct answer? Enough of I am doing and you all are taking down. करो. बाकी भी प्रॉब्लम्स बिल्कुल अभी करेंगे, बट ये तो एक करो. Do it on your own now in class. Any doubt if you have, you ask me. Otherwise, go on do it. First, you all start calculating the MAT. अच्छा problem है. Oh, sorry, this is not 43B. I really missed out. If TDS is not deducted, 30% is straight disallowed only. But in income tax, I forgot that is 43B is for whatever are outstanding you have to pay. This is 30% interest will be disallowed. Because you have to deduct it and paid by 7th of next month. And you have deducted in April and you paid in July. So 30% will be disallowed now, but only for income tax purpose. 1 lakh का 30%. ठीक है. स्क्रैचिंग होगा तो चलेगा, लेकिन सब लोग करो. ऑल ऑफ यू डू दिस प्रॉब्लम. एंड इनकम टैक्स में दोनों सेट ऑफ करो. ब्रॉड फॉरवर्ड लॉस भी पहले, डेप्रीसिएशन एंड देन द first brought forward business loss, then the depreciation. Do it. First, you all tell me the MAT answer. How much is your book profit and how much is your MAT? Nice problem. 14 problem is also covering up everything. Do it now in class on your own and tell me the answer. Tell me the book profit for the MAT. No, that is not correct. Book profit is not coming correct. Both the answer, Kusumpriya, your answer is correct, but book profit also you write. Check this. ऐसा क्यों to do this and prediction All right. All of you got the answer? Yes, correct answer is MAT is coming to how much? 11,50,000. And tax, I'm sorry, not MAT, the book profit. And the MAT is coming to 1,79,400. If you have completed the MAT, then go to the income tax add and less. How do you want me to proceed? Shall I work out the whole problem of MAT for all of you? 14th one. See, this is to give you confidence. Next one I'm doing 15th one in class. I'll check the homework also. Today we are doing the tax credit also. All the problems we will do for the tax credit. Only one index part is there that I will leave right now. Message me all the other students. Did you get the MAT? Book profit for the MAT is coming to how much? Book profit. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Book profit is 11,50,000. 11,50,000. And on that you payment. Now you go to the regular income. I'm waiting. Go to the regular income and calculate the regular tax. 30% TDS nahi kaate to disallow karna hai. Because TDS, the promise is you have to pay by 7th of the next month. 43B wala concept nahi aayega yahan pe. What is your regular income now and the regular tax? Regular income. Ashwini and others, all of you, do you need help still for the math? Ki you all got the answer for the math. Book profit is 1150. Aa gaya? Yes. And what is the math answer? Yes, very fast, huh? Kusumpriya, very good. Your normal income is 6,50,000 and normal tax is 1,69,000. Good, very good. Chalo, 14th problem I am closing the screen and doing for those who have not got, but I'll go little fast. You all have done it. If you have to check, then do the correction. See, this is 10 minutes we have given for this problem, but to make you all independent. Hai na? Problem number 14th. Computation of income, that is the book profit for the MAT purpose. So just particulars and double column. Start with net profit. As per profit and loss account. Net profit as per the profit and loss account. Kitna aega net profit? 1 lakh No, 14,25,000. Done. Now add back. Provision for losses of subsidiaries. Add back. Provisions are not allowed. Provision for income tax. Add back. Not allowed. 1,05,000. Done. Next, depreciation. As per the books of the accounts, 360. Add back. Interest, nothing you have to do. Income from UTI bhi rehne do. Less depreciation minus the revaluation asset ka depreciation. So depreciation is 360. It includes 1,50,000 for revaluation. So 2,40,000 we will allow. And then we have, as per books, business loss or brought forward loss. As per books is 6 lakhs. And unabsorbed depreciation is 885. Whichever is lower. So I will deduct 6 lakh. Easy? Yes. So what is the total of add? जो लोग continue कर रहे हैं अपना, those who are having doubt, I am solving it for all of you. So solve it with me. Kasif, can you give some answer? At least I should come to know how much you are following. Yeah, depreciation figure. No, sorry, I wrote it 240. It is 210. Correct. Can you tell me the add ka total? Add ka total is 360 plus 1,05,000 plus 70,000. 5,35,000 you have to add in the net profit for MAT purpose. And now deduct 8,10,000. How much you are getting the answer? MAT is coming to how much? On book profit. First of all, everyone in the class is getting or not book profit. See, on your own, you didn't took more than 10 minutes. But one thing, when I was going through the past exam papers, along with MAT, sometimes they are asking you business head problems also. So really want to take up all that. Later we will take up separately, लेकिन वो भी करेंगे. Book profit. आ गया सबको book profit. Now just calculate MAT on this. Book profit at the rate of 15%, 172,500, and on that health and education says 4%, 6,900, and that is 169,200. The MAT tax payable, I call it as EBIT. MAT tax payable, I call it as EBIT. $172,500 plus 6,900. Sorry, 179,400. Okay. Yes. Chalo. Now, regular income. Still anyone is having doubt on screen? Check it and tell me. Regular income we should go. Computation of income and tax as per the Income Tax Act. How much? Start with the net profit as per the P&L account. How much is the net profit as per the P&L account? 14,25,000. Okay. I hope okay if I write the figures, you all know what it is. In brief, I am writing provision for losses add back karo, provision for income tax add back karo, and depreciation as per books, add back 340 nahi, sorry, 360. Interest, how much you have paid? 1 lakh into 30% disallowed as TDS not deducted. ठीक है ना? So only 30,000. If it is outside India, if it is paid, full is disallowed. Okay. Next, income from UTI is not a business income, तो निकाल दो. Less income from UTI. How much is the income from UTI? 75,000. Just remove it. Next, depreciation as per IT rules ready, they have calculated and given you 2,80,000. Next, now here both are deducted, but पहले आप business income compute कर लो. So what is the total of add you all are getting? 5,65,000, 70 plus 30, 1 lakh, and like that. 5,65,000. So this is coming to 19,90,000. Now if you deduct both, 75,000 plus 280 less, you are getting business income. And because this is as per income tax, I will deduct brought forward and both. एक के बाद एक दोनों deduct करेंगे. I'll deduct both. From the business income, can I deduct brought forward business loss? Earlier years के brought forward loss है ना? As per income tax, 420 deducted. And I will also deduct unabsorbed depreciation. वो भी deduct करो. 640. Now what I get, I call it as my taxable business income. Give me the answer faster than me. कितना आ रहा है आपको taxable business income? 16,35,000 minus both you will deduct in income tax. As per books you deduct one, as per income tax you deduct both. 5,75,000. Yes. All right. Now can I add simply income from other sources? What you have removed above? 75,000. So your gross total income is 6,50,000, from which actually you can give ATG and all the deduction. Yesterday we gave Prime Minister's Fund and all. जो था सब दे दिए. अभी तो नहीं है, तो छोड़ दो. So 650. Now calculate the regular tax thereon. This being company and they said tax it at 25%. Ma'am, I did whole problem correct. I calculated 30%. Gone. When they said 25%, you have to do 25%. 162,500. Health and education cesses 4%. 6,500. What is the tax payable? 162,500. 1,69,000 is my B bit answer. And A is here 179,400. 179,400 and 1,69,000. MAT payable. MAT payable is 179,400. But regular tax payable. So difference is the tax credit which I can carry it forward for 15 coming years other than this. How is the problem? While coming to income tax, some of you did not do it. Book profit तो सबने मेरे से पहले complete कर लिया, but income tax then we all should know now. 43B, this all should be very clear. I will let me complete my decided portion. I will take for business ed also 2-3 good revision classes. I'll give you my material also for inter. Good. Problem is good. Chalo. Next one we are doing now. 15th problem. 15th problem in class now. Venus Export, a domestic company, earned 95 lakhs after debiting following items. Okay. Provision for income tax. Whether the provision includes interest or whatever it is to be added back. Clear? Okay. Then GST. GST is allowed. So no need to do anything for the GST part. Depreciation. Add back the depreciation. Interest to financial institutions unpaid till due date of filing return. This is disallowed under section 43B. Income tax के लिए वहां नहीं होगा. Reserve for currency remove. Penalties are allowed. So nothing to do with the penalties for computation of the MAT. For income tax, of course, you have to add back the penalties. Income tax mein penalties are allowed. Dividend received, let it be as it is. Long-term profit on sale of agricultural land. Now see, long-term profit on rural agricultural land. Actually, this is also exempt. There are some books, they are taking it as taxable, but actually this is also exempt. Because if it is rural agricultural land, means it's agricultural land. So agricultural income be exempt hai, and if you sell the rural agricultural land, that is also exempt. We will take both are exempt. Profit on SEZ, ignore. Let it be there. On that also we will pay the MAT. Royalty received for patent development and registered in India. Section 115 BBF says, if any patents are developed in India, they are separately taxable at 10%. See your add and less yesterday. If there is income from patent, remove it. Why? Because MAT you are paying at 15% and this is 10%. Add में भी करना है और less में भी निकालना. ठीक है? Depreciation as per income tax is given as per books. You have to minus the revaluation. Interest on borrowed capital 1 lakh is payable to Y. Okay. Not debited in the P&L account. Okay. So you have to pay the interest to the Y. Nothing we should do for this for the MAT purpose. P&L account in the balance sheet on asset side shows 470 as per वही language. 470 is the total business total loss, which includes unabsorbed depreciation 410. So other losses are 60,000. So whichever is lower is deductible. So for MAT calculation, we will deduct 60,000. Company is eligible for 115 BBF. Okay, good, they said. Otherwise also we have assumed. And just compute the MAT. Oh, they have made it more easier now. In fact, this 43B, this all, ये सब किसके लिए आएगा आपको? Calculation. Where you will use all this calculation add and less for normal income tax. But income tax, so they have not asked only. So just they said MAT, we will also do the MAT. ठीक है? चलो, 15th problem. 15th problem, let us begin and do it in the notebook. Only just MAT calculation. I think enough of practice. अब homeworks देखेंगे तो you will be able to do it. Computation of book profit and MAT. Computation of the book profit and the MAT. Start with the net profit. As per profit and loss account. And that is given to you as 95 lakhs. Add very quickly. Provision for income tax, including interest. Penalties are allowed. Penalty add back नहीं करोगे, लेकिन provisions तो add back करोगे. GST, nothing to do. It is allowed. GST is allowed. Depreciation. As per the books of the accounts, it is 4 lakh. Interest 43B, no effect. Transfer to reserves if you have done for currency fluctuations, add back. Penalty, nothing we should do. I said penalties are allowed. Actually, they are not allowed as per Income Tax Act. But for MAT, they didn't say add back. So we will not add back. Okay, leave one line and do the less part. Depreciation. As per books of accounts minus the depreciation on revaluation of assets. What is the depreciation as per the books of the accounts? 4 lakh. And what is the depreciation as per the revaluation? 1 lakh 90. So 2 lakh 10,000 we should deduct. Interest on borrowed capital 1 lakh is payable, but it is not debited. Okay, right, we'll see it. And next, what is given? Profit and loss account. So now your unabsorbed depreciation is how much? 4 lakh 10,000. And other business losses are how much? This is the 410 and your total losses are 470. So other business losses are 60,000. Now out of this, whichever is lower. So 60,000 you will deduct. Okay. Now income you should remove. Agricultural income. Why agricultural income should be removed? Because all the income related to section 10, 11, 12, agricultural income is exempt under section 10(1). So it should be removed. What is that? It is 6 lakhs. Agricultural income removed, and that is 6 lakhs. Next, agricultural income के बाद long term capital gain on agricultural income. This is also exempt, so we will remove that also. And that is coming to 10 lakhs. Next, profit on SEZ रहने दो, royalty निकाल दो. Royalty on patent. Why you are removing? Because under section 115 BBF, it is taxable at 10%. So from here we will remove that, and that is 40 lakhs. Check now. That's it? Yes. Interest on borrowed capital, nothing we will do as of now. Let us check this. Add का total कितना आ रहा है? 10,30,000 plus 95 lakhs. 10,53,000. Less का total करो. 58 lakh 70,000. Did I do something wrong? Add के total में देखो एक बार. Yeah, 95 lakhs plus 10,30,000. 1 crore. 1 crore 5,30,000. The screen is not moving up. Yes. Minus 58 lakh 70. 46 lakh 60,000. 46 lakh 60,000. And on this you have to pay MAT. This is the book profit. So on this 15% comes to 6,99,000. And there is no question of surcharge. Directly on this health and education says 4%. 27,960. 726,960. This is the MAT payroll. You can definitely calculate your normal income and tax because all the data is given, but not required here. Capital gain on rural agricultural land is also to be considered. GST is allowed, kuch mat karo, penalty is allowed. SEZ, nothing is required. Narrow-minded approach should be there for MAT. If you apply a logical add and less, you will be doing it as per income tax act. फिर तो वो correct ही आना है. Yes. Easy, clear? Any doubt in this problem? Keep the chat box active. सबको आया नहीं answer? कोई doubt है तो पूछो. Note. If you want, just write the note for all the items we have ignored. जो जो हमने ignore किया ना, सबके लिए note लिख दो. Note. Penalty, comma, GST, penalty, comma, GST. और क्या था आपका? Interest unpaid. All are allowed for MAT. All are allowed for MAT. Hence, no effect given above. Hence, no effect given above. Clear to all of you, right? Take a quick break for 2 minutes, check your watches and assemble back. We will do some more nice problems. Practice more problems. If you have any doubt anywhere, you can ask me for the mat. Let us now go to some of more concepts of mat. Okay? Because 16th problem is for the foreign company. Once only until now they have asked. So for foreign company, how it goes, we will do. Before that, I want to revise with all of you this concept. MAT credit, section 115 JAA, where any amount of the MAT payable, okay, being the SSE being a company, then credit in respect of whatever you pay extra, you can take. No interest will be payable. See, your normal tax, I told you, is 7 rupees, but your MAT is how much? Say 10. So you are paying MAT forcibly. Government is saying come se kam 15% to tax pay karo, but your normal tax was 7. 3 rupees credit you can take, carried forward for 15 years, to be set off whenever your normal tax is more. But even when normal tax is more, you cannot set off full this tax credit at a time. You have to pay minimum 7 rupees. That maths logic I have explained in AMT also. Again, I will explain. MAT credit is 15% of book profit minus the normal tax. What is coming to you? MAT credit shall be carried forward for next 15 assessment years. MAT shall be allowed to be set off in the year when normal income is more than MAT. MAT can be set off in the year when normal income is more. After setting off MAT, tax liability cannot be less than the minimum tax MAT. वो तो पे करना ही पड़ेगा. Okay? In case of conversion of unlisted company, private companies or unlisted company into LLP, the tax credit or MAT of the company cannot be carried forward with LLP. It will lapse. Some of the companies also go for special rates, 115 BA and all. Then can they avail the MAT? No. Then whatever credit is there, it will lapse. Amount of tax credit in respect of this foreign tax, I will explain. Leave these points as of now. पहले ये देखो. Look at the table. Is this table clear to you? Suppose your MAT is coming under section 115 JB. यहाँ printing mistake हो गई है. I'll correct it. आप लोग देखो. 115 JB. हाँ. So as per 115 JB, your MAT is 150. Your normal tax is 70,000. Are you all with me? These kind of examples are very popular for MCQs. ऐसे table नहीं पूछेंगे आपको. So your normal tax is 150, sorry, 70 and MAT is 150. So which one you will pay? Normal MAT, because whichever is higher. But because your normal tax is 70 and because of MAT you are paying 150, the difference of it 80,000. Can you take the credit? Yes. Now, next year, this is 10,000, this is 5,000. Again, MAT is payable. Again, 5,000, you can take the credit and add it to 85,000. 80,000 यहाँ से 15 years. 5,000 यहाँ से 15 years. Okay? Now, MAT is 140. Regular tax is 165. Very crucial concept. Listen. MAT is 140. Regular tax is 165. So regular pay karo, whichever is higher. But you already have paid extra tax. Ye raha. Can you set off MAT? Can you adjust? Take a pause. Some students may be thinking, ma'am, 165 है ना, हमारे पास तो 85 है, पूरा एक साथ सेट ऑफ कर सकते हैं. नो, minimum 140 you have to pay the tax. So how much difference is there? 25,000. Utna hi MAT you will utilize. Your tax payable is 140. Normal tax, I want to repeat, is 165. But 25 you have adjusted in MAT. Your actual tax paid is 140 and मैट 85 में से 25 माइनस कर दो क्योंकि वो क्या हो गया है, सेट ऑफ हो गया, तो 60 आ गया. चलो नाउ नेक्स्ट टाइम मैट इज 60, normal tax is 65, pay 65, but can I set off MAT? Ma'am, MAT तो पूरा अभी 60 पड़ा है, can we set off full 60? Answer is no. Minimum 60,000 you have to pay, so just set off 5,000 and make it 55. Now 40,000 is your MAT, your regular tax is 1 lakh, so you have to pay 1 lakh. In 1 lakh maximum you can set off 60,000. 40 तो you have to pay, but in 1 lakh you can set off only 55 because 55 credit only you have and 45 tax you are paying. What is the MAT credit? Nil. Khatam ho gaya pura 55. Now 260. 260 is your MAT. Normal tax is 1 lakh. Tax payable is 260. Yes. 260 क्या है आपका? Normal tax. MAT. Normal tax कितना है? 1 lakh. So whichever is higher. If you pay 260 instead of 1 lakh, can you take 160 credit? Yes, and the story will go. I am removing all my marking. Take a pause. Revise this chart. If you have any doubt or any options, ma'am 26, 27 में अगर इतना है तो इतना है, तो you have got a chance to take my test now. Just check it 2 minutes. कोई भी doubt है तो पूछो. No problem. बिल्कुल पूछो. Simple. Very simple. Yes, very quickly we have to check the homeworks also for yesterday. Put me a message. Is this table confusing? You want any revision or all? Except for MAT and Index compliance, which I'll explain in the next part. Everything else is over right now for MAT. And I hope that is clear also. Easy? For everyone, is it easier? Some of you are... See, the concept again I want to repeat, which you all should know, is ki kam se kam, minimum you have to pay normal tax or MAT, jo bhi hai. So if normal tax is high, you cannot set off all the MAT credit. Kam se kam to whatever it is, you'll have to pay. If you have any extra query, ask me. कि मैम ऐसे है तो कैसे करेंगे, and all definitely will do it. Okay, chalo, let us check up these questions. Nagesh Limited claimed exemption on the income from long-term capital gain under section 54 EC by investing in the NHAI bonds. You know, when you sell anything within 6 months from the date of the transfer, you can put the money in 54 EC and it will be exempt. In computation of book profit, the company claimed exclusion of the long-term capital gain because of the exemption available in 54 EC. The AO reckoned the book profit including 115 JB. Is the action of the AO justified? Yes or no? What is the answer? Simple question. Capital gain may you sell anything and you, I mean, say that land and building, and you buy bonds. You can buy NHAI, REC bonds. हाँ, कुछ भी bonds खरीद सकते हैं. 3 type के bonds है within 6 months. Maximum bonds you can purchase is 50 lakhs. So that is income tax exemption. But we are in book profit. So the AO is saying in book profit, so you should consider the long-term capital gain and pay MAT at the rate of 15% on the book profit. Is the AO correct? What is your answer? Yes or no? Quick, quick, quick. All of you. Quick answer. Is it correct? Yes or no? Yes, answer of AO is correct. Long-term capital gain should not be deducted. Should not be deducted while you calculate MAT. रहने दो, dividend income, long-term capital gain, सब रहने दो, pay the MAT on that. When you do as per income tax, then of course the story is different. So the AO is correct. He's saying including the LTCG, you pay the MAT. Yes, correct. Next. Star Limited is a manufacturing and it has paid taxes at the rate of 15% on the book profit. AO, though satisfied that is liable to pay the book profit 115, wants to charge interest 234 BNC as no advance tax is paid. You know, this point I really missed, and here it is. Companies which are liable to pay MAT should pay advance tax. Star mark, super important, this point. KitKat khilao, 5-star khilao. You know, there's a concept behind this line. Let me explain, then that case and everything will be clear. You know what it is? Suppose my normal tax is coming to 3 lakh rupees. And on 3 lakh 30% मैंने advance tax pay कर दिया. But my MAT is coming 5 lakh rupees. Can I say to government, sorry sir, नहीं पता था कि MAT ज़्यादा है तो MAT pay करना पड़ेगा. अब तो tax, you, so many problems we have solved where on MAT we have paid surcharge and all 1,87,000 tax, whereas your regular tax is 60,000. So can we say sorry, we didn't know कि MAT लगेगा, हमने तो advance tax we have not paid, or we have paid as per regular. So please don't charge 234 BC. You know what is 234 BC? 234B is shortfall in the advance tax. Come se come 90% of advance tax you have to pay. And 234C is delay in installment, 15%, 45%, 75%, 100%. Answer is you need to plan your income and you know MAT to lagega, and according to MAT you have to estimate your income correctly and pay the advance tax properly. Paying MAT is not an excuse ki because you have calculated tax on regular MAT pe aap nahi doge, nahi chalega. Clear? So that's what is the answer for this one. Check quickly. Yes, answer is company seeks on opinion of interest. Yes, 234 B and C will be levied on MAT. MAT के ऊपर एडवांस टैक्स तो सब लगता है, तो you should have paid, no? Why didn't you pay? This theory question expected as it is. Provisions of 115 JB are not applicable in case of foreign companies. Examine this. Answer of this I have printed. I will ask you to write the reference number. But पहले पढ़ लो पूरे questions के पहले. I know we are little late, 5-10 minutes I may exceed because I have to check the homeworks also. Next class I'm going to take all simpler sections for the companies, and then we will start with the business trust and real estate trust. That trust income के questions कम आते हैं, but it is a part of your syllabus and they do come sometimes, so we'll do. Chalo, check up this market important theory question. Write a short note on MAT applicable for foreign company. Explanation 4 of section 115 JB. Provisions of this section will not be applicable and shall never be applied to have been applicable to a foreign company if SSC is a residence of a country or a specified territory with which India has an agreement, DTA wala agreement, under 90 or 98, and SSC does not have a P in India. What is P? Place of establishment, some branch. कुछ नहीं है. Depot, एक sale counter, कुछ नहीं है India में. And we have DTA with that country. We have DTA with that country, foreign company, wherein, so should the foreign company pay MAT on whatever they have earned in India? know if we have DTA with their country and that foreign company does not have a P. Ma'am, if the foreign company is having a P in India, do they have to pay MAT? Answer is yes. You know, it's as good as having Indian branch. India में आ गए तो non-resident. Do they don't pay any tax in India? Residential status याद है सबको? Non-resident बिल्कुल tax pay करते हैं. बिल्कुल tax pay करते हैं non-resident. Whatever income is received in India deemed to be received, accrued deemed to accrue, they pay the tax. Yeah, whatever is earned outside India, controlled outside India, no, nothing. Again, this reminds me कि non-resident, whatever CA inter revision lecture I have put, revise that so that when I take non-resident for final, it should be clear. Chalo. If the SSC is a resident of a country with which India does not have a DTA and is not required also, कुछ लेना देना ही नहीं है. I don't have DTA with country A, but that country, that that company law में no, that foreign company need not get registered in India. उसको कोई law India का applicable ही नहीं है. So even the MAT is not applicable. See, just I have given here. Foreign company having DTA with India, double taxation avoidance agreement, yes. No P, no MAT. Yes P, अगर DTA है पर yes P, yes MAT. If you want, you write it. Foreign company, DTA is not there. No registration is required. कोई registration भी required नहीं है. कोई MAT भी payable नहीं. कोई जरूरत नहीं. ठीक है? And MAT is not applicable to those foreign companies which are having only specified income. You remember 44B series? Huh? Extraction of oil, turnkey projects, and some shipping business. So these are foreign companies who are having specified business and fixed 5%, 10% on whatever they are earning. They are paying the tax and it's over. तो उनके लिए भी MAT applicable नहीं. I want to repeat, foreign company with which we are having DTA but they are not having any P in India, no MAT. Foreign company who is with which we are not having DTA but they don't need registration in India, MAT is not applicable. Foreign company which are doing just specified activities, 44B, double B, BBA, triple B and all, no MAT is applicable. ठीक है? Right. So that this is the answer for that question. आ जाओ वापस से. Where we were? Yeah. Refer page number 53. लिख दो. Refer page number 53. And now we have carried forward credit 2 lakhs. ये tax credit है. And the company's total book profit is 5 lakh. Total income and book profit. So total regular income is 5 lakh. MAT is 7 lakh. Obviously they will pay MAT and on that they will set off also. I think will you do this problem as homework today? आज try करेंगे इसको. Compute the tax payable by the company. I want to give you the hint. Sahi answer dena. Try it. This is the way to do. I will check up all the homeworks in tomorrow's class because after this only India is compliance. MAT is over. तो कल करेंगे check. 115 JB and all. क्या है? Your regular income is 5 lakh. On that 30% tax. Your MAT is 7 lakh. On that 15%. Calculate the MAT. Okay? And whatever credit is there, and you already have a credit. Okay? So that credit, this will also be added, whatever. If the regular tax is more, you can set off this credit. If the MAT is more, pay MAT. Are you all getting? MAT ज़्यादा है तो MAT दो. Regular tax ज़्यादा है तो pay the regular tax, but set off the old tax credit. So 20th problem is homework for today. Reverse everything I have completed. And I think if I have missed, first problem is homework. फर्स्ट सेकेंड बीच में जो छूट गए हैं ना छोटे छोटे प्रॉब्लम, 1 or 2, all that are homework, everything we will check up tomorrow. First problem I want to give hint, it's a spoon feeding problem actually. Your book profit is 1 lakh, but there is the loss of 2 lakhs. Okay, so do you have to pay any tax here? Business income before adjusting the brought forward losses and the book profit given as per the act. Okay, so your book profit is 1 lakh, your regular loss is 2 lakhs. Yeah, book profit pay, you will pay 15%, regular tax is nil. Now on your book profit you pay 15%. Regular income is 150, but in regular income can I set off regular loss, income tax brought forward? Yes, again this is nil. On my regular income I have to pay 15%, but in 150, 50,000, are you getting? 150 में 150 पूरा set off हो जाएगा, and 50 you set off here. On 1 lakh pay 30% tax, on 2 lakh pay 15%, and do that table के form में बनाना है आपको. हाँ, do it all this and we will continue the class tomorrow. Actually, I told you all that I will be taking the class from Monday to Thursday only, but I have not yet decided, but I might have to travel the next week. But don't worry, we are taking the class tomorrow also, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for sure holiday. Monday, we will continue with the math trust topic. And in case if I have to travel, 1 or 2 topics where there are no changes and very simple, that is ICDS, which you can do it on your own. Of course, with all my recently recorded videos, 1 or 2 topics I might give you the videos so as to save your time, and you can watch that and complete that part. Very simple topic. Rest all I will take it in the live class only. All international taxation, your regular appeals, search, collection of the taxes, interest, everything I will teach in the regular class. But there are few topics जिसमें कुछ explanation नहीं है. So I will give you the video and you can watch that for the days if I miss the class. I'll let you know all my schedule on Monday in case if I'm missing the class, so that you can also make your schedule. Tomorrow we are taking Sunday tak to fixed day. Kal hum class le rahe hain. Saturday, Sunday is a holiday. I've prepared very easy 1 hour paper for assessment procedure because that topic is only small. Assessment procedure with DRP I have taught you. If you have missed, watch the videos and make sure you write the exam. So tomorrow's class will start from problem number 1. I will check all the homeworks and math with Indes, and some small sections are there. All that I'll complete tomorrow. Next, business trust is an extended part of the company's assessment only. We will do it on Monday. That's all for today's class, dear students. Thank you so much. Any doubt you have in today's class? So many things you have learned. टैक्स क्रेडिट का सेट ऑफ कैसे होगा? ओ वन थिंग, रियली सॉरी, 1 minute. टैक्स क्रेडिट सेट ऑफ, वन थिंग आई मिस्ड एक्चुअली कि फॉरेन टैक्स क्रेडिट भी आएगा. As I taught you the tax credit set off, no, these points are clear to all of you, no? MAT credit set off. Yeah. If the MAT credit में there is a tax credit, you know, FTC का full form क्या है? Foreign tax credit. If I have paid some tax in foreign country and then I'm paying the tax in my country, this I'll teach you in the DTA. You can't pay double taxation. I have 5 incomes in India, 1 income in Singapore on which I have paid tax in Singapore. Can I get a relief or a rebate under section 90 or 90A? Answer is yes. So in that case, MAT credit, how you will get? Look at the screen. MAT is normal taxes. MAT is 50,000. Normal tax is 30. So MAT credit is 20,000, but 20 carry forward nahi hoga. In MAT, foreign tax credit is say 20%, 10,000. तो MAT का credit कितना है? 40. Normal tax में भी 20%, so 24. So MAT credit carried forward will not be 20,000, it will be 16,000, because whatever is the foreign tax credit of MAT and normal tax, that you have to deduct. See, amount of tax credit in respect of tax paid outside India, if it exceeds the amount of tax credit admissible against regular tax, while computing, excess amount you have to ignore. Excess foreign tax credit of MAT and normal tax जो 4,000 है वो ignore करो. So MAT credit not 20, you can cut this and write 16,000. Amount of MAT credit carried forward will be foreign tax credit allowed against MAT 10,000 minus foreign tax credit allowed against normal tax 6,000. तो ये जो 4,000 है ना, मैट क्रेडिट, आपका मैट क्रेडिट कितना है 20,000, उसमें से FTC this credit you have to reduce and only 16,000 you have to carry forward. Why I'm doing it last now? Again, I will recorrect. Give yourself time to digest this. And when P&L account is prepared as per Companies Act, AO could not compute the profit of MAT. He can adjust only adjustment which are required. That तो we are very strict. कि MAT में हम कुछ extra adjustment नहीं कर रहे हैं. Ma'am, logically why we are paying MAT on dividend income, on capital gain? बस pay कर रहे हैं. हाँ, right. So this is all about MAT credit. This table is also very nice. Simple problems I have taken and one problem only I have given as homework for today. That is 28th problem. Okay. 10 minutes we have exceeded the class. Thank you so much. All of you have been learning very nicely. This is the third class for MAT. Normally I complete it in 3 classes. This time I know I'm taking half an hour extra tomorrow because I made you write all the booster notes. But I hope it's worth it. If you have any doubt, ask me now. No doubt. Thank you so much, all of you. Be very positive, focused, confidence. Otherwise, you would have not come till CMA final. Go back and see how raw you were. So many of you have taught you from the foundation. So foundation classes, inter classes, how raw you were. And at final, you cannot think of giving up. 4 दिन रो लेना, रिजल्ट आया, जो करना है करना है. Yeah, but in your regular process daily, you cannot be 100% positive. That doubt keep on coming. So I always say face that doubt head on. ठीक है, क्या याद नहीं है पढ़ के, मैम अभी मैथ पढ़ा रहे, तो क्या आप रिटर्न ऑफ इनकम भूल गए? No, that pen will flow and keep revising in different ways. Suppose a day today you have prepared everything for costing and today nothing you have done in income tax. Any past exam papers 10 MCQs. कभी कभी ना रिवर्स कर लेना चाहिए. Go by question answers. Go by some MTP. Go by some RTP. Ultimately, you need to keep on revising. That's why we put revision lectures in the YouTube. It's you can never study. Some students say, "Ma'am, why I should pay fees and join your coaching? You're putting all the important lectures in YouTube." Absolutely no. And the way we explain in regular class with the problem, that cannot be done in YouTube. No teacher will do it. So, YouTube is really good. Suppose you are traveling, you are standing in queue, you are waiting in, sometimes you are going to hospitals, किसी को मिलने कुछ है और 1-2 घंटे का वेटिंग है, हेडफोन्स डालो, रिवाइज करो, रिवाइज. जहां पे बुक्स नहीं है, यूज दैट. Okay, that's all. I got a knock from there. It's dinner time. Thank you so much. Lots of blessings and wishes. See you all.